The great city of London is known for its epic sculptures, black taxis, red buses, and obscene bills. Welcome back to Ventures and Vistas. Our base will be the leafy suburb of Notting Hill, where Anna met William and colourful homes are the order of the day. We woke up on a crisp, clear spring day, giddy with the possibility of exploration. It's a bit of a ghost town at 8 a.m. on Saturday, but silence is golden as we soak up the surroundings. If ever there was a recognizable sign, our first stop is Westminster. The London Underground is the oldest underground railway in the world, dating back to 1863. It plays a pivotal part of the vast, insanely punctual transport system that London is so well known for.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you.
Crikey, that's an impressive structure. We need to create some space between us and Big Ben to fully appreciate this view. A leisurely walk along Westminster Bridge gives us the perfect vantage point to soak up the atmosphere before the maddening crowds arrive. Okay, it doesn't look like the London Eye is open yet, so we're going to head over to St. Paul's Cathedral. As we admire the sights and sounds along the Thames, it's clear that the energy is palpable. Spring is most certainly in the air. This place is a traveller's paradise with approximately 19,000 bus stops in the Greater London area. A couple of bus stops later, we have arrived at St. Paul's Cathedral. There have been at least 4 churches called St. Paul's on the same site. The current one was built after the Great Fire of London in 1666. The exterior is all Portland stone, giving it that crisp, distinctive look that stands out in the London skyline. We found the queue and shuffled in efficiently, taking a moment to admire the serene gardens and statues of notable historical figures. As you step beneath the iconic inner dome of St. Paul's Cathedral, you're surrounded by a series of 8 striking monochrome paintings. They depict key moments in St. Paul's life, his conversion, preaching, and martyrdom. The timeline in the crypt highlights the key historical moments and figures connected to the cathedral and British history. Wow, that was grand in every sense of the word. After a deeply satisfying trip to St. Paul's Cathedral, we made our way back to the London Eye. No surprise, it's packed, but just like St. Paul's, the queue moves quickly, if you're willing to pay. The London Eye is terribly cliched, but on a day like this, it feels like the city is just showing off for you. That was simply breathtaking. London is magnificent during the day, but it's equally impressive at sunset. We made our way back to the River Thames to capture the atmosphere, street performers playing lively tunes, boats drifting by, and the golden afternoon light dancing on the water. We figured the best way to get a fresh perspective of London would be from the water. We are going to catch an Uber boat, which is essentially a high-speed river bus service on the Thames.
In a world of green, just like a dream, you and I standing wild and free, with petals so golden, the sun's warm kiss, a love so strong, a bliss, whispers of the breeze.
It's official, we are miles away from base camp in Notting Hill. Besides the boat windows needing a good wash, that was a pretty special experience. Last but not least, we're visiting Kensington Gardens and Hyde Park. It used to be one giant green space until Queen Caroline divided them in the 18th century. Dating back to 1536, the combined area of Hyde Park and Kensington Gardens has nearly 5 centuries of royal and public history woven into its paths. As the sun filters through the trees of Hyde Park, we take one last stroll through this peaceful slice of the city. From royal palaces to riverside views, London is full of contrast. Until next time, London, you've been magic.